Good morning. It is morning, it hasn't even broken yet. Let me just turn you around. We're here today to photograph these beautiful old boats in the town of Sallen on the Isle of Mull. The sun is due to come up in about 20 minutes, I think it is. There's a bright area right where it's going to come up and a little bit of orange coming in the sky now, so fingers crossed it's not going to fail me. It is cloudy everywhere else. There's a few little breaks. The tide is just coming in. It's about another hour, I think, for the tide, so as the morning progresses here, the water level should get that little bit higher. Absolutely fantastic location for the sunrise, this. It's just beautiful. These boats look incredible. I'm going to set up first, probably down here, and then come over this side, so when the sun does come up, it lights the side of the boats. Beautiful. Join me shortly and we'll have a go. I just can't wait. I've got to get the camera out now and get set up. It looks fantastic. Conditions are beautiful. So welcome back everybody, and today, as I say, I'm out in the beautiful village of Sallen on the Isle of Mull, my favourite island in Scotland. And these boats are just incredible. I've photographed them loads of times. You've probably seen other videos with them on. This morning, well, last night, I came here last night for a sunset. We got a bit of colour, and at the end of this video I'll put some photos on from last night's efforts of the sunset. I didn't vlog it, I just took the photos. I was a bit late getting there, so I just took photographs. But the forecast for this morning is clear patches in the east where the sun's coming up, cloudy everywhere else. So I am hoping all this is going to light up, maybe pink going into orange, and we should be fine. We should get colour over there as well, where it's quite bright. So fingers crossed we may just get something today. It looks beautiful, so I'm going to concentrate first on this side of the boats, simply because I want the colour right behind the boats. As the sun starts to come up and get a little bit brighter, I'm going to move round and photograph them from the other side with a bit of light just lighting up the side of the boats then. I do prefer the other side for images than this side, even though this is still beautiful. There's something in my head that I just like about the other side of the boats, so I will be there. There is quite a bit of colour coming now. I just hold the camera up to get you to try and expose onto it. So I'm going to crack on and get a couple of photographs, and if they come out any good, I'll show you right now. So, what did you think of that photograph? I'm loving the little bits of orange that's just coming in the sky now. It does look like this is actually coming towards us, the cloud. So we may get even more colour shortly. It's happening really fast now. There's more and more orange coming in the sky. I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, but it is looking absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. I'm going to take a few more shots here, because I'm loving the patterns and the colour that's coming in the sky now. The thing to remember with sunrises, it starts off quite dark, so the sky will look quite drab, and then all of a sudden it will get bright as the sun starts to pop up, and you'll get even more colour. Don't be put off and wait, try shooting early, because all these colours you can work with in Photoshop or any editing software like Lightroom or Capture One, anything you use. So get these colours as early as you can before sunrise, and you'll probably find that they look the best. Because the light is there, these boats are going to be in shade, so bracket your shots. And I tend to do a shot a little bit overexposed, probably a third of a stop overexposed, because any darks left you can retrieve in the with the shadow slider in Photoshop. And then underexposed probably one stop to get the colour in the sky. But it's looking absolutely tremendous. So I want to get off and I'm going to get a couple more shots. Looks absolutely beautiful, it does. I want to just show you the back of the camera at something else you can try that could help boost the colours in the sky. Just look at that. Absolutely fantastic now. Absolutely fantastic. I'm loving this. Let me just show you the back of the camera and I'll talk you through what happens if you shoot something really wild at like -2 stops. You can get even more detail in the sky. Thing to remember as well, before the sun comes up, you are in blue hour. So any part of the sky that's up here, especially in cloud, will be blue, bright blue, with the orange. Oh, it just looks incredible. This is looking fantastic. I couldn't hope for more with this. Let me show the back of the camera and I'll talk you through a shot going wild with the exposure. So another thing to remember is, as it gets lighter in the background, your foreground is going to get even darker. So what I'm going to do now is shoot at one stop overexposed, just to keep detail in the boats. I will take this shot right now. I'm now going to underexpose. Probably only got to go, what's that, 2/3 of a stop underexposed for the beautiful sky. But I am now going to go down to 2 stops underexposed, just to make sure I have got this beautiful detail. The sky looks just on fire now. It is getting so good. I really couldn't wish for any better with this. It is beautiful. Just look at this. It is on fire. That sky looks like it's on fire. It is so gorgeous. The images are looking great. I'm having to overexpose a lot now because the boats here are quite dark. So I think I'm going to move round over this side and try and shoot from the other side now. If we can still get the sky in, I'm going to be well happy. I may need to put the 16mm lens on to get a bit more, but this just looks, oh, just to die for now. Even the water is lighting up orange around the boats. I'm loving this, absolutely loving it. I'm so glad I got up and come out now. So I'm chasing the light, and as you can see, let me just move around here a bit. Where the sun is actually rising over there, the colour and the cloud is all moving this way. So we're lighting up now from this side of the boat. And because this is lit up, what you will find now is that you won't have to overexpose as much, and as it gets brighter and brighter you will be underexposing, because this is going to be getting so bright, but still underexposed for the sky as well. And just blend your brackets in Photoshop, Lightroom, whatever. But this is just moving around now. It's absolutely just stunning. The colour is just magnificent. It really is beautiful. It looks completely on fire. The water, as you can see down here now, has got a beautiful orange glow on it as well. The images should look tremendous, really should. Yesterday there was snow on the mountains over the back, but it's warmed up. I don't feel as cold today as I was yesterday morning. But this is looking beautiful. I'll get this shot now, and the settings of what I'm using I'll put on for you. I'm shooting at f11, and I am pretty much going to be a little tight, about a third of a stop of underexposed for the first shot, 2 stops underexposed for the sky, and here is the shot. Well, what do you think of that shot? I think that last shot is probably going to be my favourite shot that I've took of these boats. I'm loving the orange in the water, the orange in the sky. It is just moving round and breaking up a little bit there now. If I turn you around, we have colour absolutely everywhere, and it does look on fire. It looks absolutely tremendous. Just move it down. You can see in the distance now, it is getting brighter and coming this way. So I think as the sun comes up, we may just get more colour hitting this again. And we should get the really bright oranges, but I'm hoping for the bright oranges. It looks really nice, just over the boats now. The couple of lines just streaking up. I'm loving it, absolutely loving this. It is so pretty. So pretty. I'm just going to hang on a second now, because I've got tons of images already, and I'm going to see what happens as the sun just starts to lift a little bit. I was going to walk down and try and get a couple of detail shots of the boats as well, especially with the orange behind, but the tide is coming in. High tide is about another hour, I think, and it is already right up to the boats, so I can't get to it. It's a high tide as well, really spring tide, high tide. So it will come up quite a fair way. So I might hang on until after sunrise and put a 10-stop filter on and see if I can get some nice, beautiful, smooth water and a couple of images with the boats. This is beautiful, this is. As I'm looking at this image, the horizon line is looking slightly off, and what I've just done is I have just pressed the info button to get the spirit level line up, and as you can see it is green, so the image is perfectly level, but for some reason to my eyes it looks slightly off. The way I bracket, I tend to bracket manually, and I'm going to do this in just 2 shots as well. So as you can see, I am 1/3 of a stop underexposed there. It's giving me 1 second exposure. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to underexpose now 2 stops. The colour is just starting to fade in the sky, but we have still got little bits of pink and purple coming. So it does look beautiful. A fantastic image. Again, I'll put this on for you right now. The way I edit these, I just open up the 2 images in Photoshop and click on merge to HDR, and they just blend together beautiful. So easy. So we're now in the daylight, and I've just done a few long exposures. I've been talking to a fella for quite a while now. He's come over from the Isle of Lewis and he's visiting the island. He's just done a couple of photographs of these boats. Rubbed it in that he missed the colour, which is a shame really, but he's happy about it anyway. Another big lorry going by. Please check out all the links in the description below. If you come to the Isle of Mull, there's a link down there to the Otter Holt, where my sister and brother-in-law run the guest house there. Fantastic place. It's all been redone out over the winter months. It looks beautiful, it does. So the link is down there to the Facebook page. Drop them a message if you want somewhere to stay on the Isle of Mull. There's links to my social media pages at the bottom of the description as well. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment on the photos that I've taken. Let me know your thoughts, whether you like them. Even if you don't like them, drop me a comment, you won't offend me. Until next time, take it easy, and I'll catch you on the next adventure somewhere on the Isle of Mull when the lorries have gone past. And yeah, enjoy the photos I'm going to put on now from last night, sunset. It was beautiful, but I didn't have time to do a video, so here's a couple of photos from that anyway. Enjoy, and I'll catch you soon.